So this soap is very different to what St. Patrick would have seen. Very different. So this is just normal everyday soap that we all know from the kitchen or the bathroom or whatever. But here I have some ivy leaves. Now ivy grows everywhere and it's very, very common. It's on everything because we don't have the deer population to keep it down anymore, so it just grows like crazy. But for St. Patrick's time, what some people would have done, not everybody obviously, but what some people would have done, if you look at the ivy leaf and you see how waxy it is, that's because it's full of these amazing little oils. And what they would do is they would take about 50, maybe 100 ivy leaves, depending on the size, and they'd add it to a big cauldron and they'd bring it to the boil and boil for about 15 minutes. And then after that, it would just be left to cool. And it'd be like this. And if you look carefully there in the light, you can see the ivy leaves in the water. And they'd leave it overnight, just infusing all that lovely waxiness coming out into the water. And then the next day it'd be strained off and you'd be left with this. And if I shake it, you can see all the bubbles coming to the surface. Look at that, it's amazing. And that's just ivy leaves and water. That's literally it, no other additives in there. So you throw your clothes in there, pound them about, maybe with your feet or something like that, bring them down to the river down below.
Against the rock or something.
Exactly, and just rinse them off and you've got lovely clean clothes.
Can you store this for longer term?
You can, as long as the jar is you know, kind of, what's the word, sterilized. Right. Sterilized. But the great thing about ivy is, ivy grows all year round.
So you don't really need to do this, yeah. But if you want to do it, you can.
You can, yeah. Like I would make a couple of jam jars full of it every now and then, and that keeps me going maybe a month or two, and then I'm making a fresh batch.
Does it take out stains?
It does. It's
no
amazing.
Way.
Even
wow.
ketchup takes that out.
What about wine stains?
I've not tried wine stains yet.
We're gonna try it. So what about this little dishes here?
So these are just because everybody loves to decorate dish of soap, so they're just for fun. These are all different soap colours, and this is going back to our modern day soap. So I have, because it's Paddy's Day, I have a tiny little bit of green,
very nice green as well.
In there, yeah. So I'm just going to pour some of the liquid soap in here. So again, this is just normal soap. Nothing special about this one now. And you can see the green is in there. No
smell.
So we just give it a bit of a stir. It's starting to turn green now. We might add a little bit more green into that.
To be sure.
Just to be sure, exactly. Because, you know, it is Paddy's Day. We want it nice and green.
You have beautiful tools.
But this is like playing.
Oh, that's beautiful.
So we give it a good mix. We want it nice and blended. So then you get to choose which mould. So we have our Paddy's Day one here.
We'll go Paddy's Day.
We'll go Paddy's Day?
Yeah,
okay.
We'll go Paddy's Day because why not? You say no.
Yeah, exactly.
I'll just help you here. There you go.
And now we pour the soap into the mould. See, it's very bubbly, so.
The bubbles will help it settle faster, isn't it?
Yeah, well what we'll do is very gently drop it back down, and that will bring all the bubbles up to the surface. And then if you want to add some decoration to it, if you want to, you can.
Which one?
Entirely up to you, because this is your soap bar.
It has two faces now.
There we go. And that's it. We just literally leave that to harden now, and you'll have a lovely bar soap.
Beautiful. That was very lovely. Thank you so much.